Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all doing well and that you enjoyed your holiday. And we will do a quick tier list for the archers today. And yeah, I will release all the tier list in English as my little Easter egg for today. So first I would like to explain my tier list a bit. If you just want to check the tier list and skip the explanation, please go at the end of the video or to my Discord. I will upload the tier list like right now after I stream these videos. So everything will be available in the same section as the first tier list I made. And yeah, so first I would like to explain that the tier list is mainly based on PvP content. And as you guys know, I will probably never, or clearly not soon, made a PvE tier list because I want to let people that test stuff and like understand game mechanics and do efforts to get to know which composition is the best for PvE to get the little edge over people who don't and get these beast fruits and good score in PvE. So yeah, I don't want to spoil the fun and yeah, I want people who worked for the PvE content to get the fruits of their efforts. So yeah, I'm not gonna do a PvE tier list anytime soon. I'm sorry for those who want one. You can always ask questions. Maybe some people will help you and stuff like that. But I really want people that work hard to reap the fruits of their efforts. So, with that in mind, you have to understand that tier D is for like trash heroes. They are neither good for PvE nor PvP. These heroes just are underperforming in every aspect of the game because their skill sets are bad, their damage output is bad, they don't have any control, like they're just bad overall. And if you only have them at the beginning, big warning to the beginners, don't follow tier list too much because always keep in mind that a hero with the 6th skill upgraded and unlocked is always paid better, even if he is tier D, than a S tier hero without it. So keep that in mind, and at the beginning of the game, just go with whatever you get and can awaken. That being said, if you forget about these, tier D are trash. You can just use them as medals for your other heroes. And yeah, so Bestial Interest, Weighted Totem are total trash. Skip them, they're not useful. That's my opinion. As always, it's a tier list. It's biased by nature. You can check my video description. You will have all the details about that. All right. Next, tier C are the heroes that are maybe not bad, but like clearly underperforming for PvP. So here we have Executioner, okay. Tier B is like heroes that are okay to use and can be helpful at the beginning of the game, but later on they just fall behind the others. So if you don't have anything else, you can build them. I still don't recommend to star up heroes that are B tier. And then you have the E tier heroes. These heroes are pretty good, but sadly there are better options out there. You can start them up, but I wouldn't go further. I wouldn't go past 2nd star. And honestly, the further you go into the game and the more you will want to reset the star up to use the badges on S tier heroes. But at first it can help to start them up. Anyway, let's get to the actual heroes. And if you like, we are going to do archers. I was quite sad with archers because I main archers and we only got 2 new heroes for this troop type. So we got Melody of Nature. Melody of Nature, I ranked her B tier, so in my opinion, she is not good. And we'll go to that. So first skill, 30% chance to deal 98 damage to run random and squad within range. So pretty, like, it's 30%, it's not a lot. The damage output is not that good either. And then we got 40% chance to deal 19% damage to one random squad, and we increase the archer to cavalry damage by 5% for 2 rounds. And last skill, and this is the main reason why this hero is bad in my opinion, is the hero queue consists, if the hero queue consists solely of archer, which makes sense because it's an archer hero, starting from round 5, and this is the big problem. The battle skill damage from 2 random ally squad will be increased by 6% for 4 rounds. So the boost is pretty insane. Skill damage is really potent in this game, but the problem is the skill only kicks in at the start of round 5, and the problem with that is that for PvP, battle will pretty much be over by round 5 because fight usually long, like 4 to 6 round top. So you will just not use the skill. Again, it's PvP wise, so maybe for PvE you can like rank it to A, maybe. I say maybe because honestly, even for PvE, I believe that there are better options, but it can be a good starter. So yeah, this skill doesn't kick in before round 5, which make it pretty bad. The overall damage output of the hero isn't half bad. You can even think that it's great because most of the time her boost will go to herself, which will make her damage output look okay, but honestly it's not that great. And yeah, the last skill can look promising, but overall I really don't recommend this hero. So yeah, B tier for Melody of Nature, Shili. And if you have more questions, feel free to hit me up in the comment or on Discord. But I think I've said my piece about this hero. Then we got Deadly Dancer. So first skill has a range of 4, 40% chance to deal 150 and 55% damage to one enemy squad. Fifth skill takes 1 round to cast and has a 30% chance to deal 159 damage to one random enemy squad within range and suppress them, preventing them from acting for 2 rounds. So this hero is just insane. The fact that it has a suppression is the best type of control in the game because it doesn't only prevent the enemy squad to use skill hero skills. It also prevents the troop from doing damage. Like silence only prevent the skills from triggering, but the troop do regular damage. Okay, suppression completely negate all the damage. So this skill is insane, and it's even more insane considering that it lasts 2 rounds. It's the first time we get that in the game. If you check the other heroes with suppression, like Alpha Wolf, which is pretty common nowadays, it's suppressed for 1 round, okay? And it's the same for Inspiring Warcry, it suppresses for 1 round. So Deadly Dancer is just insane for PvP because run round. Considering that a PvP battle lasts like 4 to 6 rounds, it can completely disable an opponent for like 1/3 of the actual combat. It's just insane, guys. And if you awaken the hero, like you star it up to 5th star, you can increase the chances to cast the skill to 40%. So it's pretty reliable for a control skill that is so potent. So yeah. And so first skill, pretty good damage output. Second skill, pretty good damage output and a crazy control. Then we got the 6th skill, which increases the archer damage, and it's a multiplicator, so it's pretty crazy knowing that archers already have so high attack. So pretty good. It's like a bit of key school effect compared to the old heroes. Like they don't have, like they get the attack and defense boost, but they don't have the damage percent added to that. So that's pretty insane. Then we got the increased heroes march speed. So I like that they added that, because the march speed it's insane in some features, and in others it's like a good effect, but it's not that game breaker. So they managed to add some cool effect to the new heroes without making them too unbalanced compared to the older ones. I mean, their archer damage obviously is kinda insane, but the march speed is like, it's cool. In the Atlantis, it's pretty insane because you will take structures much faster, and you will be able to collect crystals and stuff like that really fast. But in actual combat, like on the map, it helps, but it's obviously not game breaker, because if you really want to attack a target, you just use rubies, and you don't really mind. So it's a good effect that they added without breaking the game too much. Really like it. And then we got the final skill, 45% chance to deal 142 damage to 3 enemy squad within range in round 2, 5, and 7. So I'm a bit disappointed about the fact that it's round 2, 5, and 7, because as I said, the PvP battle usually stop after 5 or 6 rounds, so the last proc will obviously not trigger very often, but it deals damage to 3 different enemies. The damage output is pretty insane, so overall it's pretty good. I'm just a bit disappointed because we got heroes like where is it, like Eagle Hunter, and the skills trigger for round 2, 4, and 6, and I'm main archer, and I would really have loved to see that to make it even more reliable in PvP. But honestly, it's already pretty strong. We got the suppression, very nice damage outputs, and yeah, overall the hero is pretty good. It is tier S. It does more damage than Sotus, okay, and you got the because you got the archer damage and stuff like that, and you got the suppression, which is insane, and you don't have any control in Sotus. So Deadly Dancer might be a good replacement to Sotus, but don't get me wrong, guys, Sotus is still very good, and she's still S tier, okay? So like, I can already see people be like, oh, Deadly Dancer is OP, I can sack my Sotus and stuff like that. No, guys, just keep your Sotus. She's maybe not as good, but she still is very good. And you also have to keep something in mind, and that is that you got 40% chance to trigger this skill. Here you got 30%, and here you got 45%, okay? On Sotus, you got 40%, 80%, and 50%. So overall, Sotus is much more reliable in terms of trigger rates on the heroes' skills. So, like, they both are really good in their own way. And yes, Deadly Dancer has a better highest peak, but she's less reliable. And yeah, you gotta keep that in mind, especially like in PvP. Sometimes you want you want consistent damage. It's up to everyone's playstyle at the end of the day, but like I know that some people really hate the skill trigger rates, and they want something more reliable and constant and stuff like that. So my advice is that you keep them both, because they both are very good, and you can even run them both in the same team. That's actually what I'm planning on doing for some content in the game. So don't sack your Sawtooth. They are both S tier, and you just gotta learn how to use them both together or in teams apart and stuff like that. But yeah, that's also why I decided not to make a tier list. Actually, we're going to check the tier list. I decided not to make a tier list with how do you call that, with the row, like front row, mid row, and back line, back row, whatever, because I didn't want to tell people to use specific heroes in each position, because I believe that you guys gotta learn where to use the heroes. And like some people usually use Sotus in the back, and maybe some people will want to use Sotus mid now and Deadly Dancer back, or maybe Deadly Dancer mid and Sotus back, and stuff like that. So you gotta test stuff out, guys, and some heroes are pretty good in different places. So like for example, if you got a Growler against you, you might want to use Tightcaller as back row, because she mitigates damage a lot, and Growler focus on the back lane. So you might want to use Tightcaller back when usually you want her front. So be smart, guys. Test stuff out. Understand how each heroes work, how they counter each other, and honestly, that's the main thing I want to convey today. Like the tier list is good, but please read the description. Understand how it's biased by nature. And by the way, shout out to Angel, who the guy took some risk. He went and did his own tier list, and I want to thank him for that. I don't agree with some of his choices. I'm not a big fan of how he presented his tier list, and all that is personal opinion, and a tier list is basically personal opinion, and I want people to understand that. So feel free to check out his tier list. Try to understand why he decided to make his tier list this way, why is it different from mine, and stuff like that. And honestly, don't hesitate to create stuff of your own, guys. I really encourage you to create your own tier list, explain to players why you decided to put these heroes there and stuff like that. And yeah, overall, just think more. Don't take my word for like a Bible or whatever. Yeah. I have my opinion on heroes. It's based on a lot of testings, on a lot of data, on a lot of stuffs. But at the end of the day, it's only my opinion, and you can have a different opinion, and we are not forced to agree on with everyone's opinion, as long as people can justify it and we can talk it out and stuff like that. Even if at the end we don't agree, it doesn't matter. Like, you got your own reasoning, and you justify your decision, and that's good. We don't need anything more. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the video, and catch you on the next troop type.